Hello there and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling in a Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and today we're going to be doing What's in the Box 217, which we're going to be calling Fighter Friday, or Fighters on Friday, because we're going to be doing a new and different fighter every Friday basically. So there's the explanation. So today we're going to be doing this Roden kit number 039 LAGG-3 in the 66 series. I'm not too sure what 66 series is. And as we can see, we get this rather nice little Russian fighter. Now, this one's got an interesting kind of history. I do like to go through the history of these things. It was originally produced by ICM in 1995. And then a company called, I'm not familiar with, called Toco, took it over in 1997. Stuck some new decals on it in 1999 and a new box. And then Roden got hold of the moulding or tool in 2004, stuck a new box on it with some new decals, and then they've done two other issues with new boxes since. So it's not a particularly modern kit. It's a good 30 years old, I suppose, the actual moulding, though my particular kit is probably 22 something years old. It is still available to buy brand new, and it costs somewhere in the region of £14 to £17. Interestingly, on eBay, Jadlam, who are quite big, seem to have it for £14.95 and £16.95. So that's kind of bizarre. So check out the cheaper one, obviously. So as per usual, we're going to have a look at the instructions. We're going to have a look at the parts and the decals. But first off, I thought we'd just have a quick nose at the rear of the box, which, as you can see, comes with its painting plan. It does look kind of blue, but it is actually in Humbrol colours: matte Russian blue, matte steel grey and matte sea grey. So they're all sorts of bluey greys, I suppose, and then it just comes with some standard silver and black and gunmetal by the look of it, and a bit of red for some reason. Oh, rust, that's for the engine manifolds and exhaust intakes. So we'll have a quick nose at the instructions now. In the spring of 1940, designers group directed by S. Lavoshkin, G. Gabunov and M. Ludkov proposed new experimental fighter I-301 for test flights. As a result of economy, metallic materials basic construction was made of delta wood, or wood soaked up with a special phenol resin. Aircraft was powered by 1050 horsepower M105P liquid-cooled engine, which could reach 605 kilometers an hour. It was faster than modified main German fighter Me-109. Production of the new plane, named LAGG-1, was started just before the end of testing. Don't know what that means. In time of serial production, the plane's construction was developed. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really make much sense. Additional fuel tanks were installed in the replacement wing sections. This modification with longer range was named LAGG-3, and 5 aircraft factories started its production. In 1942, LAGG-3 designers developed all its performances according to CAGI and NIIVVS, Science Institute for Air Force recommendations. As a result, LAGG-3 Series 66 has appeared. It was the last modification of this plane, Series 66. There's our explanation. Produced from spring 1943 to summer 1944. Some of them were used against the Japanese army in August of 1945. And they had a quick nose on Wikipedia. It does appear that number built 6,528, manufactured 1941 to 44. Developed from LAGG-1 and developed into Lavoshkin LAR-5. So that's that out of the way. So let's have a look at the parts, and we'll start with this sprue first. And as we can see, we get the underwing first off, and it's got some good detail for a 30-year-old kit. Let's just try and get a bit more light on that. There we go. It's got some pretty good detail for a 30-year-old kit. It's not brilliant, but it's there. So we can see detail on the ailerons and flaps. We've got a lot of pin marks here, which are for additional fuel tanks and bombs. So that's what they're all about. We can see the undercarriage bay here, and there's no flash or anything that looks particularly bad about it. I believe these are going to be exterior fuel tanks. And here we can see the fuselage. fair bit of detail. You can see a lot of sort of rivet marks. Not too sure what this is here. It's kind of rough, but don't know. It's obviously some sort of access panel. Looks like we've got a few other panels on the back, and there's our tail section. And here's our rudder. Bit of detail on there. And here we have the upper surface of the wings. We actually get two upper surfaces of the wings. So there's the first set. And then we get a couple of these parts. This is the front of the engine. And some here. So we get two options. And there's more options on the other sprue as well. Very confusing. We get a couple of other parts here. Some sort of air intake or whatever. So here's another set of wings. Why? Don't know. Look the same to me. Oh well. And then we get another set of three pieces of engine cowling covers, all with a variety of detail on. So I'm going to get a hell of a lot of spares with this one. A couple of spinners, one with a cannon firing through it, a 3-blade propeller. These are bays for the undercarriage to go in. Got to be honest, no idea what this palaver is here. Got another 6. So we've got 3 options on our tail assembly. These are not single-sided, they are double-sided. So don't know what's going on there. Lots of different variants, obviously. You can see they are all kind of slightly different. So some research will be required. And then looks like we get 3 different options on our exhaust manifolds. There's our undercarriage gear. We get some wheels with some grip on. I had a look, these are actually mounting points for the bombs, which are here. And there does seem to be quite a lot of them, mounting racks. And that there is the cockpit floor. Those 2 parts are going to be the seat. That's a pretty cool looking seat. And that is going to be our cockpit instrument panel, I would have thought. What we got here, we've got a rear wheel, we've got an aerial, a couple of forward firing guns, probably some other parts of the interior, and there's our stick. So there we go, that's the 2 sprues done. We get 2 options on our cockpit canopy. These 2 parts are the sides of the cockpit canopy, you can see them just here. And then we get a couple of wing lights as well. And then on this part we have our decal sheet. A couple of 4 Russian stars, number 43. We get a red heart with a lion in it, so obviously lion heart. And we've got 8 kill stars on it, so that's obviously an ace. I have to look up who he was, if we can find out. And here we have the cockpit instrument panel. And there's going to be a load of caution and warning signs on there that we just can't really see. So they'll obviously take a lot of time to put on, and probably won't be able to see them anyway. So there we go. That's our What's in the Box number 217 out the way. Next Friday we'll be putting another fighter in front of you. And we did a figure set earlier on today, which was a mini art. Let's pull it out so you can have a look. We also did this one earlier today, which is the German tank crew, Afrika Korps. So there's plenty going on the channel, and we will be building some stuff, finishing some stuff off anyway after I stop destroying the place. So thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and as always, be seeing you.